Silent Ascension 20 time. Here we go. Another try. We've got card reward. He has them at 15 damage for remove 2. Excuse me. Or boss swap. We're fighting Hexaghost. The chance at a snipe with the Neo's Lament. Path doesn't look terrible. Get this guy. Hopefully. If I can't snipe him and I'm weak, I could go here. And then we go. Once again, I've got another option for Elite or Fire. And then we go something like that, and once again I can avoid this Elite. I could go up to this shop, I could just go to some events. I've got a lot of options up there. This path has a lot of different times that I can decide to not take elites versus take elites. And yeah, sure, I'm down to try Neo's Lament. Start off with a Dagger Throw as our first card. Pretty solid. Just want to add some extra damage to the deck. I don't think I'm giving up my Dagger Throw, so I will pay Ranwood for this relic. It's a Peace Pipe. Interesting. Purple Bonfire Spirits, alright. We'll give it a strike. Dagger Throw heals me 5, maybe, but rather just give it a strike. Another 1 HP combat that we actually can't even win on turn 1. That's awkward. Don't worry, we got there. Well-laid plans, as much as I love it, I'd probably take this sneaky strike to go with my Dagger Throw, huh? Especially if this is a fight, then I could be looking pretty rough shape. It's not. I get to get my money back from Ranwood. Well, not from Ranwood, but you know, about as much money as I gave him I get back. I do lose some health there, but shouldn't be much of a big deal. 1 HP Gremlin Knob is great to see. Means we won't have to fight a real Gremlin Knob. Hi, Tori. Welcome. How are you? An Eviscerate? A lot of discard stuff already this early. I think I like the Eviscerate more than the second Sneaky Strike. Upgrade 2 random, and then skip the Elite. I also have Regen Pot. I think I really want to do this and see what it hits. 2 defense is great. Good on the way to work. Nice. At Duncan. Oh. What are you getting? Are you a coffee in the morning girly? Or just breakfast sandwich? I'm a donut enjoyer, but that's usually not enough for the morning, especially before work. So we've got I don't think we're strong enough for an elite with those upgrades. I don't think we're strong enough for a Lagavulin in particular. So I think we'll go here, get an upgrade, then see what our relic is, and then rest. Probably. Seems fine. Yeah, I think upgrade is still better than a remove. Eviscerate does +6 damage. Dagger throw does +3. Sneaky does +4. Probably just eviscerate. Now I'm getting a refresher for the caffeine because your dog kept you up last night. Unfortunate, but I tried the refreshers once. They were not it for me. I don't know. Strike Dummy's great actually. Upgrades all of my strikes to do more damage, including my sneaky strike. Just any card containing the word strike. And that's pretty good. Maybe with this regen pot then I can actually get an upgrade here and then go try to fight that elite. I'm kinda down for that. Sneaky strike could do 19 damage now. I'm down. I have a 10-minute drive to work and there are 2 Dunkins on the way. Typical New England. Yeah. You know the problem with that? There's always so many Dunkins, and at least around me, in general, not many Tim Hortons, and I think they're pretty good for some things. I really like their frozen hot chocolate. Am I gonna kill this guy too fast? Yeah, I might. Let's save the pot for a different fight. Okay, so this does 27. This does 28. There are no Tim Hortons. See? See? Give some love for my boy Tim. This does 27, and this together does 28, so I guess it's slightly better. I love Timbits. Yeah, that's the big one that I know people like, and I don't even really like that. And I still want there to be Tim Hortons. Another discard card is great for my Eviscerate and my Sneaky Strike. Taking Acrobatics. And yeah, I think we can still head towards this elite, especially with that. Ooh, I can heal 22 to be way more comfortable in this elite. Let's do that, and then I might be able to save the regen pot. Excuse me. Not a great draw. Blueberry Timbits are where it's at. Probably wait, let all of this shuffle in, and then see what I get. Gotta wake up this turn. Acrobatics is good with the Sneaky Strike here. Play Dagger Throw. I think I can full block there pretty safely. I do want to deal damage here, at least some, rather than full block the last 2. That's a good turn. Yeah. My strikes still do 7 thanks to that strike dummy. Didn't draw my Sneaky Strike there. I could do 21. Got a solid chance of just killing with if I draw the Dagger Throw. But if I don't, then I take another big hit. I guess I only take 8 here if I do it that way. I'm gonna try to block here. We did get the dagger throw, sneaky strike. Sweet. Very nice. Fossilized Helix is a fantastic relic. Blockpot's great. Terror is gonna be very good in this deck in particular. Super down for that. Although Unload actually does some work now, it doesn't help us late game. And probably even now doesn't help us nearly as much as the Terror. It's 27 damage. Oh. Good fight. Really like calculated gamble in general, and when I have all the discard synergies, I like it even more. I don't need the Fear Pot when I have Terror. Do I have any upgrades I care about? Probably the Terror, actually, yeah. Terror, I also want the Gamble upgraded, but that's a bit greedy. Turn 1 Terror in this fight is fantastic. Survivor to make the Eviscerate cheaper definitely matters. Yep. Probably just want to block as much as I can here. I'm gonna defend and then gamble. That way, yeah, if I draw the Sneaky Strike, I can at least play it. And if I block pot here, I can full block. Save the buffer. I don't know if I need to block pot though. I think I do want to defend at least though. So 13, so take so I block 16 of it. And then there's 2 more hits, so I take 8. I think that's fine. I'd rather have both of these potions going into next act, if possible. Good Sneaky Strike draw there. We dig for the Eviscerate. That's not when you want to see the Eviscerate. Dig for the Sneaky Strike. Didn't find it. Big hit here. We might need to block plot here. Not that, yeah, I need to draw 1 attack. I just need to draw 1 attack. Nice. Whew. A little closer than I thought. Hey, we get our potion back though. And burst. Burst is interesting. Right now, it does not do a lot. But it can at least just be another defend. And I really like the potential of burst here, especially when these two don't do much for me. I'm gonna take it. But it might not get played for a while. Runic Pyramid. Now we're talking. Now I get to way more consistently play these for free. Absolutely taking that. Because I can hold the discard cards, and I can hold the cards that care about other cards being discarded. Alright, we got some money. Early shop could be nice. This left path seems way too forced for me. As soon as I go here, I'm forced into 3 elites. That sounds pretty bad. Okay. This path. We get the early shop into 1 forced elite, which is potentially fine. I would have to take another shop if I don't want another elite. Which is a little awkward, but I think we're strong enough for some elites. If I go on this right path, over here, I would have the option for Burning Elite or Campfire, and then come up and take 2 more fires and an elite. Ooh, no shop. No, there's a shop. Could take that path. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Yeah. It's the birds. So, I mean, that's a really good turn 1. We do this. I'm gonna be playing. I am gonna be knocking one of them down. I'll terror. Nah, still probably just terror. Yeah, terror one of the ones that are up, I guess. Ugh, I don't know. Yeah, sure. I'll do it like that. And then we're gonna go Sneaky Strike. Dagger throw there. Eviscerate knocks him down. Weaken him to take no damage. Yeah. We figured it out. That's a lot of damage coming at me. Okay, burst, survivor, blocks for... Actually, if I just block this 6 and kill him, I can just buffer that. Okay. We'll just kill him, block the 6, lose my buffer here. That's an awkward sneaky strike draw. I really wanted to gamble here. I think I'm gonna gamble anyway, because Eviscerate is better. Don't play the dagger throw. I want to use it for discarding later. I guess I aggro now. See if I can get something like that. Alright, now any attack will kill. Damn, we got a potion there. Did not want to get one of those. Because it decreases our potion chance and we already had strong potions. I think this is a skip. None of those are super useful. None of them are upgraded or anything like that. So we can get our shop. Bed kit I love. Especially when I can't afford the other relics. I'm probably always taking medkit here. Don't really like any of the other cards here, so let's remove one of our strikes. Even though they're upgraded with strike dummy, they're still not very good. Ooh, good sneaky strike draw there. We get rid of Ascender's Bane. It does mean we have to redraw it, but it means we get to keep all of these cards right now, which is more important than worrying about later. If I draw... Is there anything I draw that's gonna make me like... I guess the gamble's a fine draw. Can exhaust terror here. Yeah, I think I like defend, gamble. Yeah, that's fine. So if I draw Eviscerate here with this acrobatics, he dies. Yes, that's worth trying then. Missed. Okay, in that case we... Oh, that was dumb. I forgot about my buffer. So I could have just played double defend there and not taken any damage. And instead I'm taking 11 here anyway, so... Oh well. Another acrobatics? I would take one more, yeah. Although the deflect plus was kind of interesting. I don't think I need Ritual Dagger. I don't think I want Ritual Dagger. I could probably just double potion into this elite and still not need the sleeve. Let's look for a card. Was really hoping for one of the cards, either of the unplayable cards that care about being discarded. So didn't get those. I think we just take another sneaky strike to up our damage. It's fine. It's nothing special, but I think I'm using both potions here. One of them is just healing. Infinite Blades is actually solid. It's just constant damage that I can choose where it goes. Alright, Dagger Throw Strike will kill this one. Once again, get rid of Ascender's Bane. This does 14. So, yeah, we'll Shiv. Acro. Get rid of a defend, I guess. Once again, we're getting rid of Ascender's Bane. One of these days I'll let it exhaust. Maybe. Guess I'm gonna target this guy because I don't have a guaranteed kill. I do have a guaranteed kill. I'm guaranteed to draw Sneaky Strike. Sneaky Strike does 19 though. No, I'm not. I'm not guaranteed to draw Sneaky Strike. I'm guaranteed to draw Acrobatics, which then will give me Sneaky Strike, but I won't have enough energy. So I guess we're at least gonna draw a strike. So we'll target this guy. We did get the acrobatics, which is honestly the most inconvenient one to draw. But I do want to make sure that I kill at least one of these minions, so we're doing that anyway. I think I saved the neutralize, even though it means I get one less draw here. That's why. That's why. So I could play another defend, but I lose my buffer to that anyway, so we're just gonna take 14 here. Should be a solid turn here. Very solid turn. We did end up getting full value from our regen pot. Nice. Solid fight. We got the Burning Elite out of the way. That's really good. And we get a prayer reel as a reward. Ooh. Oh, and a Tools of the Trade? Okay. This deck loves discarding. Could have taken a second Eviscerate, but Tools of the Trade is too good to pass up there. I guess I'm just gonna aggro, see what I get here. Strike's good. Bonk. And then I can just double defend. Double defend feels sad, but it does protect my buffer enough to block the third hit. The other option is Dagger Throw plus Eviscerate. This does 39. So this does 10, brings him to 43. I would have to draw like calculated gamble exactly. Alright, we'll just play 2 defense then. There's calculated gamble, but I would not have drawn it specifically. I think it's defend plus, then gamble here. Drawing Survivor is great. That means I can full block without even playing the neutralize. Oh my god. Sneaky Strikes putting in so much work in this deck. We get a Fear Pot. Could be useful in a multi-enemy fight, but nothing amazing. Escape Plan Plus, probably. Another Dagger Throw. This one's upgraded for free. I'm down for a Dagger Throw Plus, I think. And yeah, Escape Plan Plus. Only downside is in a couple fights, namely the Time Eater and the Heart. But for now, it's strictly neutral or 5 block for free. So might as well. Do I want an event? Not really. Prayer wheel now? I really like more cards. Let's go fight some enemies. I've got Tools of the Trade here. Let's play this first. Get some damage going. Okay. Oh, this is another fight where escape plan has a downside, the Chosen. But we don't really care too much about that. This is a solid gamble. Pretty likely to draw most of my things. I think I defend first again. Yeah, I drew both of those. Did not draw the Terror though, unfortunately. Play the defend, that way I get to keep my buffer for the 31 hit. Yep, there it is. I'm never blocking that. Just let the buffer do it. Alright, solid fight for sure. Another Eviscerate, another or a Nightmare. Ooh. Another calculated gamble. I'm probably gonna take that. Now this Nightmare is interesting. But there's also just another Eviscerate. I gotta find a late game plan though. I'm gonna take the Nightmare. Frozen Egg is great. Especially with us seeing so many cards, we'll see more upgraded powers. Should be pretty safe to get an upgrade here. Probably tools. Energy upgrades are pretty important when we only have 3 energy. Book of Stabbing. Turn 1 Terror is great. Let's get a new hand apparently. Another new hand? Nah, this one's fine. The escape plan is guaranteed to not work. Not block for me, so don't play it yet. Play Acro for another free sneaky strike. Eviscerate does 39. So I guess we Survivor here then. Make Eviscerate free. Nice, escape plan blocked for me. I'm still 1 off, so we're gonna dig for just any block. That is block. That is a full block, okay. We're guaranteed to be hit for 24 here, which is awesome, because we were able to save our buffer. Not that it matters, because he's dead. Leg Sweep plus. Good block card. I don't think I can say no to that. Really strong block card. I don't really care about those. We just get a transform 2. Get rid of 2 strikes. Yeah. Second Terror, it's fine. And more Weaken is alright. Although, do I have a solid upgrade here? Yeah, most of... Yeah, I've got gambles and stuff. Probably gambles are better than card removes. Probably. It's the Centurion and the Mystic. Am I finally playing Burst for the first time? Looks like it. 26 block, weaken the Centurion. I mean, yeah, Good turn. This just wins the fight for free. You get a footwork plus. I mean, all of our powers will be upgraded, but footwork's a very good card, especially when it's upgraded for free. Let's upgrade our other gamble. I don't know how much I'm actually gambling yet. I kind of like this striker move more. Make use of our peace pipe. Turn 1 tools is great. I do want to exhaust Ascender's Vein here. Yeah, probably. I can play this Terror because I got one more Terror. Burst Terror? I don't think so. I don't think I care about Burst. They're gonna steal my Nightmare. I don't actually care too much about. This guy's gonna steal Gamble, Footwork, or Leg Sweep, or Eviscerate, all of which I would like, so I'm actually gonna target this guy here. Initially. Did I Footwork? Sure, I'll come back for the Terror. Yeah, it'll be a bit. I'll come back for the Terror. I would like to preserve this buffer if I can until the big hit. I don't know how realistic that is, but we're gonna try. Sucker Punch. Alright, we can get the Footwork down finally. And then this full blocks and strips this last artifact. And we're not being attacked, which is awesome. Because, yeah, these block for 11. Okay. So, if I want a full block, I need to play both of them and a defend. Alright. I mean, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Because blocking this Hyper Beam is super important. What does he have? He has my calculated gamble. I mean, yeah, sure. At this point, I'm just killing them to minimize damage to me. Nice, that's my full block there. Although, wait, is he just dead? No, not quite. He could just be dead. Nope. Alright. Choose a card to discard. Sucker Punch. Can we full block here? Doesn't... No, that's only 25. Alright, in that case... let's get our Nightmare back, I guess. I guess I'm just playing this Leg Sweep just for the 3 weaken. on Nightmare, the Sneaky Strike Plus, or try to get to the Eviscerate. I think the Sneaky Strike Plus. Burst, defend, coming in clutch. So far, pretty much all that burst has done is bursted a couple defends, and you know, that's okay. Sometimes that's all it needs to do. Let's make sure we keep the weaken up on this guy while still trying to cycle to as many sneaky strikes as we can. There's a lot of skills in there. Go. Nice. Exact full block. That was kind of a long fight, but I don't think I took any damage. So very, very good. Glass Knife and Unload are not needed, so we take Alchemize for potions. I like potions. Especially since we already saw Sozu, there's zero chance that we would find Sozu here and be sad. Fusion Hammer. Fusion Hammer means no more upgrades, but I can still toke at campfires. I don't hate that. Sure. I do think I would like some extra energy, so if that's how I gotta do it. What the hell? Where's the left side of my map? Where'd it go? It's gone. Okay. We've already fought Burning Elite, so we just need to hit any fire and a chest for our other two keys. We got a good bit of money. A shop might be nice. Only if the shop's in a useful position. That's actually not a bad initial shop. 3 fights is fine because we got our prayer wheel. Can look for more cards. By the way, the other reason Fusion Hammer is good is my frozen egg. Not sure if I mentioned that, but because we get our shop right here, fire, and then a lot of options. We can go to this fire. Probably would be aiming for that one. I guess looking for the rare relic events is also fine, but it's probably better to just look for card rewards consistently. And then we could come up to this shop if needed. Could avoid this elite if needed. A lot of options up there. Yeah. Let's go. Now, how am I gonna deal with the spiker? It's my defend. Yeah, that's fine. Come on. There's an attack. I have a buffer, so I'm good. Boom. Alright. Solid fight. We don't need a Vuln Pot. Noxious Fumes plus. I don't think I care about. I don't think I care about it. I think this is all a skip. Honestly, that seems fun. Nightmare Eviscerate? And then we can escape plan. Ugh. Alright, footwork first then. And we burst Survivor. Kind of skill bot here. Oh. That's not bad. Sure. Sure. That feels like enough damage. Okay, well, they're all alive again. What have we done? Right, this guy's dead. We did it. We figured it out. We killed the Darklings. Flex spot? Sure. Phantasmal Killer? Ooh. Ooh. Phantasmal Killer's pretty good. Just hard cast Sneaky Strike. Guess it doesn't need to be free. Maybe I should have saved it, because it will be free, and I had the Phantasmal Killer this turn. Perhaps that was smarter. Don't worry, he's got 197 vulnerable. Alright, I need to block 30. in order to, this is a footwork? Not a footwork. In that case, I just block 12, and then I lose some health. Or I just, you know, kill. Yeah. Or, I don't lose health, I lose my buffer. That's what I meant to say. Once again, need to block 30. That's a full block. We can alchemize. Alright. Another calculated gamble. A slice plus. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a catalyst plus here. Hold the phone. Hold on a minute. Now I know what you're thinking. Are you a psychopath? You have literally no poison. Yeah, but I have Burst Nightmare. Catalyst just wins any boss fight if I find a single piece of poison. Get on in here. Rare relic. I can play the burns with medkit. This should be pretty doable. Super fine using both potions. I haven't alchemized, so you know. Let's target front guys. Got less health. Good draw there. That's a full block. Good draw because it was a skill. That's all that mattered. I can block for 30. So I guess I might as well play, or if I do this, I could block for 22. That still doesn't matter, so yeah. Still just dagger throw in case I draw something that cares. Oh, that doesn't change the math at all. I'm always buffering that hit anyway, so yeah, just burst survivor. I guess I can burst defend if I weaken him. Yeah. Lose the buffer here. Get out of here, burn. Maybe I should have waited in case I wanted to gamble or something. Get rid of the Ascender's Bane because we can play the burn. Skill pot here. Adrenaline is 2 more cards to look at. Leg sweep's a good one. Leg sweep is a very good one. I guess I'm playing Eviscerate on this guy. Kinda sucks, but oh well. Let's get that tools down for sure. Get this down. And then take one. Alright, that's a kill. Don't worry, I got him. Catalyst. You just gotta trust. You just gotta trust the catalyst, alright? Prepared plus? Into time eater? Concentrate unupgraded I don't want. Prepared plus is really good in like every other fight, but it's a bit awkward into this time eater. I do want this shop with this much money. Break open the Maw Bank. Could have question card, prayer wheel, which we might do. I can remove a sucker punch. I can do that at a campfire though. I can remove, if that's the only thing I want to remove, but yeah, I guess it's question card to look for things to make this deck better. Thorns is extra damage, we'll take it. Not an exciting shot, but certainly got some stuff. Yeah, Sucker Punch seems like the one I want to get rid of. I think I like my defense. Okay, and yeah, definitely want fights now, especially with Prayer Wheel question card. We get to look at 8 cards. I guess I don't need to play the Alchemize on curve. Like, it's free to play now, but I kind of want to use the flex spot in this fight, you know? Give me another defend. That's not a defend. Not when you do it that way. I guess I should have bursted that. Nothing saves me, but I'll still aggro in case of the Eviscerate, yeah. And by saves me, I mean saves my buffer. And we want to shuffle those in. So we played them before. Ooh. Deal a double damage this turn. And next turn. Alright, fine. Wait, actually, fuck it. Nightmare Alchemized? Yeah. Yeah, so that does kill. And with this, it becomes free. So I can just check some potions. Power Pot, it's good, but it's... Oh wait, with Wraith Form, I can check... No, I don't have a block card. We'll just check before. If it's not... 57 by 3? If it's not Ghost in a Jar, I don't want it. Poison Stab, we might need to take. Caltrops Plus, probably don't care about. Oh, this could be the only poison card we're ever offered for our Catalyst. How many more options do I have? I've got plenty. We're gonna skip that one. With looking at this many cards, if Poison Stab unupgraded is the only poison card I get offered, fine. Fine. If that's what the game wants to do to me, it can have fun with that. All right. I don't think I need 2 terrors. I don't think I need 2 terrors. Get my key here. Magic. Rip the lizard tail. Might be no. I don't know what the plan is here. Okay. That's free now. I can dagger throw, I guess. Alchemize will come back. Alright. Alright. What do I want to do here? I guess you bet this is before anything. Oh. That's a pretty good one. Is that just a full block? It is just a full block. Let's block for 8. First defend, go. Feels awkward to do this for that much damage, but oh well. I think I still like the Dex pot more than the Swift pot, so I'm just gonna drink that now, that way I can alchemize. Alright, Smoke Bomb. Not great, but it is what it is. Alright. We'll find a kill here eventually. I need a block for 13. I have a buffer, never mind. Alright, good fight. Concentrate plus we might be interested in. Deflect plus we might also be interested in. I'm down for the concentrate plus. I think I'm also down for Deflect Plus. We got a Smoke Bomb, I can at least try the Elite. Good turn one. Head cannot weaken us. You're too powerful to be weakened. Yeah, I can just nightmare the sneaky strike in this fight. Should be pretty solid. I have faith, enough faith that I'm willing to use that pot there. Prepared is a good draw. Means I can turn on the sneaky strikes this turn. Not really thinking about blocking, because I'm just trying to kill next turn. Or this turn. That works too, actually. Yeah, that works too. Crippling Cloud is a better poison card that also strips artifact in other fights. Sure. Falling. I guess I'd rather have acrobatics and footwork than dagger throw plus, although it's kind of sad to see the dagger throw plus leave us. Yeah. Gotta recall at some point, I guess. We'll do another fight, once again looking for more cards. Ugh, you're gonna make me fight 2 spikers? You're gonna make me fight 2 of them? Strength pot, go. Sure. First defend. And defend is a full block. I do need to kill that exploder or block it, I guess. I guess blocking it's an option. Wasn't really the option I had in mind. Crippling Cloud is nice. Okay. Okay. Honestly, yeah, this works. You can Nightmare Catalyst. Triple this guy's poison. This is why we added the Catalyst. This right here, baby. Catalyst is our Spiker solution. Some. Alright, Blessing of the Forge. Yeah, that one looks better. Noxious Fumes is a poison card. Probably worth taking now that I have the... That gives me an alternate win con very easily. Yeah. In fact, it might be my primary win con now that we've got the boss gauntlet coming up. Yeah, I think I get rid of Sneaky Strike. I think I just focus on that. Goodbye. You've served us well. Ha. Alright. Solid turn one. I don't care about Sneaky Strike damage. We're killing this guy with Catalyst. Yeah. We can just discard that every time we see it. Sure. Play as few cards as we need to avoid giving strength. Nice. Make sure he stays weakened, that's fine. And then Survivor becomes a full block? Yeah. I guess I'm gonna Acro here, because if I draw that, then I want to be able to Noxious Fumes. We don't need the other Acro then, I guess. I don't really care about the Forge Pot all that much. So we can do that. Then we can discard these two. And then I can just Nightmare the Catalyst here. That's fine. Yeah, and then I can Alchemize for my last card. Okay. Alright, and then but then we also have Burst. Okay. Noxious Fumes. Play one of the Catalysts right now. And then next turn we play 4 more. It'll be 11. So it'll be 11, 33, 99, 270. Okay, enough. It'll be enough. Now, to anyone who doubted me for taking this Catalyst, fuck you. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Alright, let's prepare and see what we got. I already have the Catalyst in hand. I kinda wanna... no, we'll dig back to it, because I do want to gamble. Do I want to gamble this turn? Yeah. Noxious Fumes is great to start stripping the artifact. I'll keep another gamble. I don't really care about the Terror. Yeah, I don't really care about the Terror. Keep a gamble in a good block card. Yes, Defend is a good block card. When it blocks for 11, it's a good block card. First defend. I lose my buffer here. Yeah. So I'm getting rid of defend. This does the poison, then the weaken, huh? Okay. Let's do this first. Nice. So if it does the poison, then the weaken, we'd rather do it like this. That way we get the poison on both of them. Yeah. Alright. Now we just dig for the Catalyst. That's gonna be free. Sorry, Alchemize. I guess I should have gotten the Eviscerate there, but it added to the Nunchaku. I don't know. Alright, there's the Catalyst. See if I can find a Sneaky Strike. No? No Sneaky Strike, although that's pretty good. Take 5, I guess, then. Sneaky Strike is good because it would have netted me 1 energy to get the full block, but that is okay. We're not super worried about that. Alright, 8 tripled is 60. Or 70. Close enough. Aw, man. Colorless spots got me. I'm not actually applying a debuff to him. That's fine. That's fine. We'll see what this gets, but if it doesn't give me any... Yeah, I guess I got a Catalyst here. That's awkward. But I have Burst Catalyst for the other guy still, so... I still get a good bit of... poison. Probably should have done the math there and realized that this is a problem. I mean, not really anything I can do other than this, so let's just do that. Ow. Yeah, that was not my best fight at all, but oh well. We made it through. Get another Sneaky Strike out of here. Nah, Sneaky Strike's probably better than Eviscerate at this point. Goodbye, Eviscerate. We're just removing all of the cards in our initial deck. It's also expensive. Why? What the hell? Why so many rares? Snecko Skull would have made this slightly easier. I think I like the fairy. I think I like the fairy more than block. Alright, save my buffer. Acro is good. It'll make the sneaky free at least. But more importantly, give me some other cards. I don't love those other cards though. So then we just gamble. I think we Crippling Cloud then gamble. We're digging. Not fully sure for what. Alright, well, we lose our buffer, but that's okay. We do not have a way to turn around in our hand. That is less okay. Or bursting escape plan to draw 2, baby. There's a way to turn around. I feel like I need to Nightmare Catalyst very soon, like now. Does mean I'm taking a lot of damage. But I don't really know how to win this fight otherwise. So we're gonna do it. So 4 goes to 12, 36. I need to use all 4 catalysts for that. I mean, I've got Phantasmal Killer, Sneaky Strike, I guess, to kill the other ones. Right, because it goes to 4, 12, 36, 90. Yeah, I need all 4 catalysts if I want this guy to die. And I do, so. Alright. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot less damage. Hey, we get a deck spot for the heart. That's nice. That's very nice. Yeah, I just gotta dig for the Sneaky Strike consistently, I guess. That's pretty good. Let's get rid of Concentrate. We're going to get that. First Phantasmal Killer, so our next 2 turns now are double damage. I guess we do also have the Noxious Fume slowly killing him. We have a pretty consistent block plan, so shouldn't be too hard. Alright, you know, just in case. Alright, now our next 3 turns, we have double damage. Can't even do damage to this guy. Alright, the poison's gonna get him before I can ever do anything with Sneaky Strike. Oh, never mind. Oh, Nunchaku was set up. Oopsie. Oopsie. I saw the Sneaky Strike and had fun. Oh. Paper Crane is insane going into the heart. That's awesome. And we'll take an Adrenaline. What is my rare chance affected by... I've seen a ton of rares this act. But I thought I reset for this act. I don't know. Anyway. We get 2 decks for the heart. Definitely want him to be weakened next turn. Guess we do this first, though. Ooh, that's a very good draw, actually. Play this now to stack the weakened while I still have some beat up death. Do I want to gamble on escape plan in the future? No. Plus it could draw a power here. It did not. I'll dig back to the Nightmare, actually. I think it's more important to try to get my powers down. Because all of my powers are rather useful. Footwork's more important for now. That's not true. I still have Burst Catalyst in the draw pile. No, it is. It's more important for if it's a multi-hit. I can't play the Fumes without losing my buffer to Beat of Death. So, and this is why we want buffer, because now I can play. Now I can just play things that are useful for me, like these things that I want to exhaust, and then I let the buffer just hit me. I let this just eat my buffer. Yum. Delicious. And then the Paper Crane, that's why I said Paper Crane's amazing. This is a 1/15 while he's weakened instead of 2/15. This is awesome. Oh, don't make me draw Void there, man. This Catalyst is also stuck on the bottom of my deck. Kind of rude. But it might mean we draw it with Nightmare. I'm okay taking the beat of death damage. I'd rather save all this block for next turn. Oh, Poison Pot is beautiful. Beautiful, actually. Makes this way better this turn. $117 poison is good.
Bosco 587 just followed.
Bosco, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. First timer to your stream. Nice work here. Thanks for talking through your thought process. Learning a lot. That's awesome, dude. Glad to have you here. Yeah, I appreciate the follow a lot, man. Alright, now I just focus on blocking. So we're gonna neutralize to strip that last artifact and then leg sweep. And the paper crane is gonna help us out a ton again. And there's a chance I draw escape plan, so it's worth using this aggro. Yeah. Keep the nightmare, don't need a Cinder's Bane. Yeah, nice. And then defends a full block. Cool. Cool. I'm up to A7, feel like I still have a long way to go. Yeah, it's a grind if you really want to get to A20, but I loved that grind. It was a ton of fun. Guess I don't really care about terror. I probably should care about terror. I probably should. Do I nightmare the sneaky strike? No. No, yeah, the Ascension grind, once you get to Ascension 18, 19, and 20 is when it really starts to get difficult for me. But what am I even holding on to this nightmare for? I don't know. Agree, it's been fun. Did I already read that? Probably. Doesn't really matter what I do now. I could nightmare the escape plan. Gives me 3 likely free block cards. Sure. Sure. Why not? It's the easy hit. We're chilling. We can just block. Okay, remember when I said there were likely free block cards? Hey, that one blocked. We could have also like tried to kill here, but he'll die next turn. Oops. GG. Didn't even need the fairy. That's a 2 streak, baby.